2010 was marking P.T. Barnum's 200th birthday.
She said, well, that would be a great thing for P.T. Barnum's birthdays to have a sculpture show. And so she called me and asked me if I would do a one-man show.
Working with exhibition designers, they created almost like a carousel image. It all came together and unified into the exhibition that we hosted for 6 months out of the 2010 birthday year. They're very tranquil in the fluidity of the lines, in the palettes that he uses, and even the motions that are really almost like moments captured in time, that he's actually snapshot representations of people that are going through movement.
Every time you move a piece a little different way, it's a different sculpture. This is something I'm really proud of. Most of my pieces are very probable and possible. You know, the pieces are balanced, but this piece is impossible. I mean, there's no way 6 people could be doing this. I think my new direction is going to be doing more of these.
It will long be remembered at the Barnum Museum as our core exhibition during our 200th birthday year. So not only is the art spectacular, the process is equally as remarkable.
One of the things about sculpting for me is that I never know what the piece is going to look like, so I'm always designing and creating it as I'm working on it. It's not like I know the final product. So the way I usually work on a piece is I'll add the epoxy, and then I come back and I look and I usually sand it. It's a hard material, but it's not as hard as stone or marble. This material that I'm using is sort of a water-based product that doesn't have any odor or it doesn't have any toxicity, so it's safe for schools. But I use gloves anyway because it stains. You've got a material that's the activator, and then you have a base material that has a color in it. Now I treat it like clay. I'm going to add some here, and I always put a little bit extra on so I can finish the shape with the sanding. You notice there's some space here, and I want to add a little bit too. It's never boring because it's ever changing. The pieces that I see in my garden now that have been there for 25 years at least, I still consider them extremely successful. And when I saw the Cirque du Soleil, I just was blown away by their creativity, you know, with the lights and their costumes and their beautiful performances, and I realized that as an artist, there was no holds barred. You know, I can do anything I wanted. It didn't have to be traditional materials. I started to think about using sparkles and more colors. I can do anything I wanted. Permission to explore whatever medium I wanted without worrying about whether it was the right thing to do.
I have never done really anything artistically before.
So I called him up and I came and started sculpting here, and it's been a really great time and a lot of good instruction.
It's an ongoing weekly class. The object is for me to teach them how to create a figure.
You know, in his own gentle way, you know, he points things out and sometimes makes suggestions.
He'll show you some of the things in terms of proportion, technique, etc., for making your piece more beautiful.
It's got to start here.
When you start to try to sculpt a body, you realize how little you know. And David knows a great deal.
It's a way that I figured out how to do the figure in a simple way with guaranteed success for anyone who tries to do the figure.
It turns out by his instruction, you wind up loving your piece because he helps you to make it look wonderful.
He said, I will guarantee that you will make a piece that you'll be proud of.
We encourage each other to do well and be successful, and we all are. It makes me sad that this is the last day of the show because I really would like other people to see it. I think it's something that people would enjoy. You know, so it's hopefully we'll find another place. I look forward to maybe another show, my next show sometime.
So I think that there are a lot of organizations that could bring, even if it's not as big an exhibition as we had, it was quite large and quite tall, but his other scaled pieces would certainly complement different galleries, university galleries, and different types of lobby spaces throughout the state and beyond.
I wanted to do something for the rest of my life that was productive and fun. That was the object, really, of becoming a sculptor. So it's, I'm always having fun.